Bound friends, we're back again. It's Tuesday, ready for a new technique, and I'm excited about this one because I love books. And the project we're going to do today is we're going to take some old books, and I'm sure most of you have books laying around. I know it's hard to rip them apart, so if that's the case, go to Goodwill and get some that you don't care about. But we're going to make a home decor project that you can use for graduation and weddings, showers. But the one I'm going to do today is I stopped at the Goodwill and got these books, and we're going to do one for my guest room. And it's going to say, "Be Our Guest." You will need some kind of alphabet stamp. The one I used is Tim Holtz Type Lower. They're cling foam stamps. I like the font and I like the lowercase. Archival ink, acrylic blocks, and some kind of ribbon or string, so it really doesn't take much. So the first thing you need to do is take off the slip covers of your books. You don't need those, but save them because they might come in handy somewhere. Then I'm going to show you how to take the covers off. I'm going to open the book like this, and then just go right in there in the crevice there and cut. You don't really want to cut your pages off. You want to get in there so you get just the binding over. We're going to do the same thing on the back. That. And this one actually came off in two pieces. You're going to peel just this part off with a little bit of undo. We do sell this at Memory Bound, by the way. We found out that it does come off much easier with some undo. Let that soak on there a little bit. Undo has loosened up that glue, and sometimes you just have to wait for just a little bit and see how that peels off. Don't worry if you have a few pages that come loose. You can either just put them right back in there because they're going to be tied, or use it for another project. I've taken my acrylic blocks, and you can actually spell out all your words. So I've got be, our, and because there's just one of each letter, what I did is I put in the letters that I could, and then actually borrowed these and figured out how much space I needed. So when I'm ready, all I have to do is just get my U and my E. We're going to stamp it with the black archival ink. You just have to hold it up and kind of hold it kind of firmly right there. And if you want it right in the middle. And I'm going to show you, that didn't quite come out exactly, but what's nice about this is it is see-through. Pretty easy to find that spot again and get that part that didn't. There we go. And there's B. And if you're real particular, you might want to measure these out so you kind of know where you want them. There. There. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you want it to have that little vintage look. And so now I'm going to go back and borrow the E and the U. Now we have our word guest. We talked about maybe a vise would work really well if you wanted to mass produce these. Now we have our sentiment that we wanted. And I picked out this ribbon. You could put all your words over to the side, and then you could put your ribbon around the middle, but you don't have to. You can just have it one-sided, coming from the sides. And I thought this black and cream looked really pretty with the books. I found this butterfly ribbon here at Memory Bound. It's got the grays and the creams, so I thought that looked kind of nice with that. And there you have your decoration for your guest room. Isn't that cool? You could change it out. We talked about how you could put a letter on there. If you wanted to, you could tie it maybe like that. We found these flat-sided Tim Holtz Christmas trees, and because they're flat, just think if you decorated that for Christmas and used a different color ribbon. But wouldn't that be pretty at Christmas time? Another fun idea from Memory Bound. Stop in and see some of our samples. We've got the ribbon, we've got the stamps, and everything you need to make them. Thank you.